The Radio Memories Network is brought to you in part by Liberated Syndication, podcast publishing made easy, libsyn.com. That's libsyn.com.
The Events at Black Tor. When young policeman Jamie is posted to a small village in the Yorkshire Moors, he and his wife Pam are anticipating a nice, quiet life. But the arrival of a curious letter sparks a terrifying chain of events. Aided by Fr. Probert, a Dominican friar, the duo come face to face with the forces of darkness as they investigate a sinister cult of murderous devil worshippers. Now for an episode of the thriller The Events at Black Tor.
The Events at Black Tor by Roy Clark. The Events at Black Tor, Episode 1, Such as Sit in Darkness, a story set on the Yorkshire Moors in which our hero first encounters the powers of evil.
Police house, Scarp End? Oh, yes. I see. Well, the constable's out at the moment. It's not very likely. He could be anywhere on the moors. If I were you, Mr. Brooks, I'd drop it into the station in town next time you're there. Yes. Yes, all right. Goodbye.
This was a fair sample of Tang Tao Din. I didn't want any more. I began to wonder how I was going to survive my first year in the wilderness. I'd already had enough.
You should try Scarp End, love. Da-da-dee-dee-dee-da-da. Ah, sounds like my lord on his charger.
Oh, I'd soon have enough of this blasted fresh air. Oh, what the hell is it?
Well, don't wreck the place. Tell me what it is you're looking for and I'll tell you where it is.
Don't tell me how to find things. I've been on a CID course. Have you seen the cream? I think my lips are getting chapped. What's so funny?
Oh, Jamie, country bobbies aren't supposed to get chapped lips. They've got faces like leather.
Is that damn bike?
But it's the middle of summer.
Not on that damn bike, it's not. Well, where is it then?
In the top drawer. No, the cabinet.
Hey, any mail yet?
Not yet.
God, we'd do better by carrier pigeon.
Oh, poor soul, she must cycle 20 miles a day up and down these hills. I bet she's not got chapped lips, though.
All right, smarty. Wayne, listen. I know what I had to tell you. You'll never believe it. I didn't at first, and I saw it. I mean, I've always thought it was a bit medieval around these parts. I mean, you walk up this door and you leave the 20th century behind. Well, I was on the Clayton Road, right on the moor top, on my way home. Well, I just come round the bend past Geary's place, and there, calm as you like, sitting on what was left of the dry stone wall at the side of the road, you'll never believe it.
Oh, come on, Jamie, for crying out loud. What?
A monk.
Oh, what?
A monk. Well, a friar, I suppose, really. Anyway, there he was, black cloak, hood, beads, the lot. I nearly died. Honestly, I nearly fell off the bike. I couldn't take my eyes off him. I kept waiting for him to disappear in a puff of smoke.
Oh, really, Jamie?
Oh, yes, Miss Clever. It's all very well in your own kitchen, but you get out there on those moors and see a silhouette like that against a lowering, gloomy sky.
Oh, was that the mail?
Huh? Oh, it sounds like the local suffragette. He was quite cheery, really. Gave me a grin and a matey wave. Hell of a size. He must have been 9 foot tall.
I think Mrs. Bullock's permanently injured your faculties.
Well, all right then, 6'4". Let's see now. Another swine fever order. Aye. You'd better paper that back bedroom. Inspector's visit next month.
I will not. If he thinks he can do any better against this damp, he can damn well have a go. What's that one?
Oh, no idea. Postmarked Debden. Well, it's not official. Well, who do we know in Debden that's not official?
Open it and find out.
You're a very logical woman. I suppose that's why I put up with you, despite all the cardboard.
Oh.
Let's see. Morning and mass. Hey, you turning Catholic by any chance?
What are you talking about?
Well, listen. This morning, a mass was offered for the repose of the soul of Walter Spittlehouse, deceased of this parish. At 3 p.m. tomorrow, a short ceremony of remembrance will take place at the cottage Deep Dyke. May the souls of the faithful departed through the mercy of God rest in peace. Signed, Michael Probert, O.P.
Oh, it must have been wrongly addressed.
No, the occupier, Police House, Scarp End.
Do we know a Spittlehouse deceased? What was the name? Walter?
I'm sure I don't. Well, I wouldn't forget a name like that.
Who's died recently? Nobody. They live forever round here.
I've seen the electors list often enough, but no Spittlehouse in that. What about that address? Cottage Deep Dyke. Well, that's the valley bottom below the Traveller's Rest. There's no cottage round there, not for miles. I mean, it's all scrub and woodland. Hey, except that there's that old cart shed affair falling to pieces. Spittlehouse. Hey, is there any more tea?
Mm-hmm.
Michael Probert, O.P. Yeah, it might be in the dictionary. Let's have a look. Here we are. Oh, let's see now, abbreviations. O. Here we are. O.P. Order of Preachers. Brackets, Dominicans. Well, that's it then. Hey! 10 to 1 they wear a black habit and even money. Yon lofty great friar was one Michael Probert, O.P. But why? I mean, what's going on?
Here, drink your tea. Well, perhaps it's some kind of leg pull.
Well, I don't think members of religious orders go about making jokes over masses for the dead. No, there must be a reason. It's just that at the moment there's a link missing. Unless... Here, hang on.
What are you up to now?
Shh. See, Oh, hello, Sergeant. Hewitt here, North Pole. How's crime and civilization? What? Yeah, about the same. Very intimate with cattle and pigs. No news about my transfer yet, is there? No, there wouldn't be. Hey, listen, Sarge. Does the name Spittlehouse register with you, Walter deceased? I don't know how long. We're going back a bit, maybe 10, 12 years. Yeah, wasn't there some old gaffer foully done to death up here? Yeah. Well, his name was Walt, wasn't it? But it wasn't Spittlehouse. Yeah. Well, yeah, I know it's before your time, and mine, thank God. Couldn't bear to have been here that long. Yeah, that's right. Hedger? Walt Hedger. Huh? Well, was it Hedger, or was that just because of his trade? Hmm? Yeah. Yeah, I see, right. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, well, see if you can root out the book, Sarge. Well, I'll have a look in later on. Will you be in? Right. No, just curiosity, really. Makes a change. Yeah. Yeah, I'll see you then. Bye. Elementary, my dear Pamela. Old Walt, my dear. Old Walt Hedger. Born Spittlehouse, my darling. Born Walter Spittlehouse. Dead by person or persons unknown. Down in the forest, something stirs.
Oh, well, I wish I had your touch with this damn thing. It wasn't my idea posting you to that outside beat.
You can stop your flannel, Sarge. I'm not going to type it for you.
You know, it's making an hard man of you, Jamie, them Moors.
Yeah, so despite these first reports, there was really never any mystery about the old man's murder.
No, according to Harry Bassett, not for long anyway.
Well, he was identified pretty quick considering his head was missing.
Oh, nothing to it. I mean, he'd been inside a few times, poaching, vagrancy. His dabs were on file. The theory was he didn't take the air to prevent identification, more likely to hide the mode of death.
It's a bit determined, you know, carving the poor devil's head off.
Well, not if you thought the wound in it was bound to point to who did it, like being shot in the head at close range from another poacher's gun. Messy wound, but one that would tell quite a story. Type of gun, size of shot. Could have narrowed things down a bit too close for comfort. Harry says they were pretty certain who'd done it. I mean, why kill an old recluse like that? Who'd want to, except another poacher in the heat of an argument about snares or a ferret or more likely still, rights to a piece of ground? No. John Willie Sanderson was strongly fancied. Rabbit Sanderson. He's still up your way. Still up to his old tricks, they tell me. Poaching, I mean, not murder. That wasn't really in his line.
Yeah, I've seen him, little fella. He looks just like that terrier of his.
Oh, that's him. Apparently they gave him a right going over, but he wouldn't budge. Wouldn't say a word. He got no alibi, of course. At that time of night, he'd be out poaching. He'd been known to fall wrong of old Walt odd times before. Anyway, wooden cuffs, and there was no evidence.
And they never found the head?
No. Not surprising, I mean, not out there. You see, it was almost open and shut. Except they couldn't quite shut it. Yeah, I don't look so disappointed. It's passed the money for you nicely. And it's brought you down here just in time to give me an hand with this clerical.
Well, you've not left much mystery in that. I wonder why this bloke's raking it up again. Would the old man be Catholic, do you think?
No, I shouldn't have thought so, not round here. I suppose he must have been, else why is this friar of yours offering masses for him?
Yeah, I suppose so. Oh, well, so much for the busman's holiday. Come on, then. Move over. Well, what are you copying up, then? This?
Fine.
Hey, you're a messy paper man.
Oh, it seems a long trek for someone who's decided that the whole case is open and shut.
Well, that was before you told me he'd sent those mash for the dead cards to every house in the village. It appears that Father Michael Probert, OP, doesn't think it's open and shut.
I don't know why you couldn't visit this place in the daylight, then.
And let the whole world know I'm interested. You know how much they miss round here. No, it's better this way. And a man taking his dog and his wife for a walk.
In that order, I notice. Oh, damn. That's a pair of nylons you owe me.
Well, look where you're going, Townie. The moon's bright enough. Here, come on, lass. Come on. Come here. I'll put her on the lead now, I think. Well, it can't be much further. I don't necessarily want to announce our arrival. Quiet, girl, quiet. What's the matter with the dog?
I'll tell you what's the matter with the dog. She's damn well scared stiff like me.
Oh, come on. Now, come on, both of you. Now, come on.
Look at her. She's terrified. Oh, what's the matter, Pet? Oh, feel her. She's shivering. The hair's standing all down her back.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, all right. Well, look, she can stay here with you, and I'll go and have a quick look.
Oh, no, you don't. If you think I'm going to stay...
It's only just down there.
I don't care. You're not leaving me alone for 1 second.
Okay. Look, she'll have to stay here then while we both go on. I'll tie her to this.
Do you think she'll be all right?
Well, why not? She's obviously happier here than going any further. Right. Well, that should hold her.
Oh, poor old thing. Shan't be long, darling. Cheer up.
Well, come on, then. And keep quiet. Shh. Now stay there, girl. Stay there. Come on.
Hey-ho.
Shh.
Oh. I do hope she's settled down.
Oh, she'll be all right. Hey, look. Look down there. Look, you can just make out the roof, what's left of it. And the chimney, see?
I think so.
Well, let's move across there. You'll see it better. Here, watch where you tread. It looks pretty quiet.
Good. All right, you've seen it. Let's go.
Well, hang on a minute. I mean, damn it all. Let's have a look inside.
Oh, Lord.
Well, there's just that piece of open ground across if anybody's watching. Now, look, I'll go first.
Oh, Jamie.
I'll make sure it's all quiet and then signal you. I'll wave a hanky, OK? Now, watch the way I go and you do the same. Keep yourself between the house and the trees. And watch your footing. Don't run blindly. It'll be a hell of a way to cart you back with a twisted ankle. I'll see you.
Be careful, Jamie. on, Jamie. Best foot forward. Where are you, Jamie? I bet he's forgotten I'm here. Wherever you are, Walter Spittlehouse, I hope you rest in peace tonight, body and head. That darling dog's the only one of us with any sense. Oof. Wonder if he's got a clean handkerchief. Ah, here we go.
Good. Lovely. It's all clear. Come on.
Have you been inside?
No, not yet. It seems all quiet. The door's partly open. We can easily get in.
You sure there's no one in there?
Of course not. Just shift this door a bit more. There. Oh, come on.
Right. What was it?
A partridge, I think. Well, I must use these beams. The roof's wide open there, look. Anyway, now we're certain it's all clear or the bird wouldn't have been here.
Did he really used to live here?
Well, apparently. It's a bit deteriorated now.
Oh, I know, but even then...
It reminds me of your sister's, sort of Scandinavian bear. You should have warned her about marrying that arty type.
Oh, that's funny. She used to warn me about you.
Hey, look, there's quite a view out here. That must be Black Tor.
Where?
The tallest peak. Looking very blunt and North Country in the moonlight. Because we don't normally see it at this angle.
Is that a campfire or something?
Yeah, looks like it. Tourists, maybe.
It seems very big. I mean, it must be quite a way off.
Yeah, still it must be pretty nippy up there. At least it's warm enough down here. Well, we might as well have a rest for a few minutes.
Jamie, we are not stopping here.
Not for long, but I'd just like to hang around for a bit, see if anything turns
I
out.
should have listened to my sister. She said policemen were absolutely unscrupulous. Now listen, Jamie.
What
What's that? Jamie, that's Bess. Jamie, we've got to help her.
Come on. Hang on, lass. We're coming. Hang on. Hang on, girl. Bess,
Jamie, what's happened to her?
she's near here somewhere. Bess. Here, Bess. Here, girl. Come in, girl.
Jamie? Jamie? Is she...
She's dead.
How?
I can't tell. Doesn't seem to be any wound.
Oh, that poor sweet... Oh, Jamie, bring her. Bring her and let's go home. Please. Please, Jamie.
Yeah. You're all right, love. There's more here than I bargained for. For both of you. It's all right. She's not that heavy.
Did I sweeten it? I can't remember.
You ought to go back to bed. You didn't get much sleep.
Did you?
I kept trying to figure it out.
When are you going to...
What, bury her? Well, not just yet. I've rung the vet. I'd like him to have a look at her.
Post-mortem?
I've had another look in daylight, but I can't see a thing. There's not a mark on her.
Poor old thing. I feel so guilty about her. Who's that?
What?
Oh, it's your apparition from the moors. He's coming here.
Yeah, that's him. Spectacular habit, isn't it? Black on white. I told you he was 9 foot. I don't know how the hell he folds into a mini.
Hey, fasten your tunic. Did you leave the office tidy?
Relax, they finished with the Inquisition. Wonder if he's brought a few answers this time.
Oh, go on. Don't keep him waiting.
Constable Amos James Hewitt.
Well, that's right, Father. Well, come in.
You're only a slender shoot, Amos James. I expected the usual cumbersome dignity.
I'm the modern image, Father. Yes, sit down.
Thank you. A mixed blessing, then. But maybe you'll be older with the helmet. If not, the situation offers its advantages. I'll be able to play it like the Hollywood bit and give you the old my son treatment after every pearl of wisdom. Are you in the market for pearls of wisdom, Amos James?
I'm in the market for information, Father.
Now, the thing is, Amos James, what goes on under the helmet, under the tunic? Seat of the affections. What can I rely on?
Well, we don't come with any guarantees, Father.
They tell me some of you policemen can go a long way on simple peasant cunning. It isn't enough.
They tell me in the old days some of you friars could manage with it quite well.
You've been in bad company, Amos James, picking up tidbits like that. Will you have one of these?
Oh, no thanks. No, I've got a packet somewhere.
Oh, come on. I'll cadge it back. You'll not get one up on a mendicant.
Well, thanks.
Did the dog die?
Well, yes. Well, how did...
I was there. I saw you carrying her afterwards.
What were you doing there?
Same as you, I imagine. An instinctive check. I was interested in seeing if my little announcement was working.
Well, I wondered too. What did you see?
Well, thanks largely to your flat feet, Constable, nothing. It wasn't your fault.
Well, that's very charitable of you.
Oh, think nothing of it. I'm in the trade. Anyway, our instincts were right. There was quite a lot happening.
What exactly?
Tell me first, where were you when the dog started to howl? In the cottage?
Yeah.
I thought as much. Then you owe that bitch a great deal, citizen. They were on their way there when she got wind of them. If they'd walked in on you, you'd have seen too much. I imagine she saved your life.
Well, from what, Father? I mean, who were they?
Some of your parishioners. Well, you probably know them all during the day. I don't, unfortunately. Neither does my informant. But he does know they murdered the old man Spittlehouse. Well, don't worry, I'll arrange for you to meet him.
I'm sorry, I'm not with it. I can't see why they would want to kill Pam and I, whoever they are.
Oh, they didn't want to. It would have been most awkward. The last thing they seek is the limelight. But they would have had to if they felt you even suspected their activities. The dog gave them time to keep out of your way to avoid an embarrassing confrontation.
Well, what were they doing?
A ceremony of malice. Well, don't ask me why. Probably simply because they knew I intended to perform something clean there later. It's possible that things holy irritate like grit in the eye of the bestially unclean. They slit the throat of a young pig, for one thing, I heard that. The rest I wasn't able to find out. You put them on their guard. They're religious fanatics. Only they don't worship God.
What then?
Satan. They worship the devil. I mean, really, physically and actually. Horns, tail, and the lot. They don't attempt to rationalize it either. They don't claim they're worshipping the spirit of the new technology or new humanism or something. That sort of jollops for the masses. These are the real devotees, the spiritual hardcore. I can hear Freud nagging away inside you. If you're convinced that I'm some sort of a nutcase, you'll be able to check.
No, of course not, Father. It's just that...
It's a lovely morning, Amos James. Sunlight on the moors, a bit of wind. Just as it was a lovely night last night. But not in that valley. Didn't you feel it? Thick and palpable evil. Your dog did. She died of fright, you know. Sheer terror. Can't you face that fact?
But if you know all this, why hasn't it been reported?
What's to report? I know next to nothing. Certainly I can't prove anything. I'd no intention of telling anyone at this stage, but after last night you'd leave me no choice. I can't let you wander about loose at nights. It's too dangerous. Relax. You're not obliged to believe anything, and anything you do believe will not be taken down in writing and given against you. You'll learn that there's enough solid crime in this to keep you fully occupied. You can leave the sin and the supernatural to others.
How many others, Father?
Just myself and St. Joseph. He's particularly good at this kind of thing. Though there is one other ally. I'd like you to meet him at the cottage this afternoon. Will you come?
Well, yes. Yes, I can do that. Now, I don't see how I can report any of this just yet. And I doubt whether we've got a suitable form.
Even if we win, boyo, and this does finally come to be written, I'll promise you one thing. You'll not need any forms for refreshing your memory. The trouble will be in forgetting it.
Over there, Father. Oh, you can just see the roof and chimney. Oh, it doesn't look any better in daylight. Oh, I can't see any sign of your informant.
You won't, not till he sees we're alone. It wouldn't be healthy for him to be connected with either of us. We might as well wait inside.
The door's not really functional. Anyone home? Well, he's not arrived yet, Father.
He was maybe watching from outside somewhere. He's more at home out there. Give him time.
Yeah. A cigarette, Father?
Later. It's time I read my office.
Oh, well, I'll have a look around.
You needn't, you know. I don't lay on a bed of nails or anything. You can still smoke.
Yeah, I know. It's just that... Well, heck, say one for me, Father.
I intended to. Deus in aditorium meum in gloria patri et et spiritui sancto sequitur in principio et nunc et semper et in saecula saeculorum.
Father! Father, over here!
My God. It's no way to die. Shouldn't we cut him down?
It's too late for that, Father. No, I'd rather things were left just as they are for CID. You know who it is?
Yes. It's the man you police think was the murderer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right, Father. Sanderson. Rabbit Sanderson. Couldn't live with it any longer. It looks like he did do it after all.
That's what it's supposed to look like.
What do you mean?
I mean they did more than just kill the pig last night. There was a more startling climax to the ceremony. This. Don't you understand? This is my informant. This is the man I brought you here to meet.
That was episode 1 of The Events at Black Tor by Roy Clark. Listen to the next episode of Alan Ayckbourn's production of The Events at Black Tor, The Unquiet Dead.